Hi, increased facial hair is a common complaint. We got a lot of requests to make a video on how to tackle increased facial hair. So in this video, I'll be discussing all the causes and what methods you can use for hair removal. I make videos on skincare and on hair transplantation. If such content is of interest to you, then please subscribe to the channel. इस वीडियो को हिंदी में देखने के लिए ऊपर आई कार्ड में प्रेस कीजिए. So what are the causes for increased facial hair? First and foremost is familial, meaning that if in your family your mother or your sister has increased facial hair, then there is high chance that even you will have the same. Having dark thick hair on the face runs in the family. Second is hormonal imbalance. So if you have increased facial hair, we have to rule out an underlying hormonal imbalance. If there is increased levels of testosterone in your body, that can lead to thickening of hair. So you will have thick hair on your upper lip area, in the side locks, around your nipples, on the stomach area, the abdomen, and your upper thighs. So if you have thick hair in this area, you may need to check your testosterone level. When the levels of testosterone increase in the body, along with increased facial hair, you'll notice that you're also shedding your hair from the scalp. So you may notice thinning of the scalp. So while you part your hair, you can notice that the partition area has become wider. Along with this, if you have irregular menses, weight gain, then you do want to check your hormones and also rule out polycystic ovarian disease. Even increase in levels of cortisol hormone in the body can lead to increased facial hair and thinning of scalp hair. Application of steroid creams on the face is also a reason for increased facial hair. So if you're using any creams that contain either betamethasone or mometasone, then that can also lead to increased facial hair. Remember that steroid cream should only be used after consulting your doctor. Okay, never use steroid creams on your own. It has to be used for a very short period of time, only on the affected area. So please do not use steroid creams on your own without consulting your doctor, because this can lead to a lot of side effects such as thinning of skin along with increased facial hair. So how do we tackle increased facial hair? Remember that there is no safe way to completely get rid of your hair. Okay, we cannot remove it 100%. So you have to understand that whatever measures we take will only aim at reducing the growth and making it appear less, but it will not go away completely. So now I'll tell you a few methods of hair removal. First is waxing. So as we all know, waxing is an application of a hot product that sticks to the skin, and then we use a strip in the opposite direction to pluck the hair out. Because there is plucking of hair during waxing, it leads to an open pore. The place from which the hair comes out is open to the environment. So this can lead to introduction of infection. So you may notice that after waxing, you develop multiple red spots on your skin. If there is immediate appearance of these red spots, then that is due to the trauma caused to the skin. If these red spots appear after a day or two, then that is due to bacterial infection. So even if you do wax, you have to apply a moisturizer immediately after. So what are the advantages of waxing? The advantage is that you need to do it only once in a month. The hair tends to grow slowly, and whatever hair that comes back tends to be thinner over time. But the disadvantage is that it causes trauma to the skin and can lead to irritation and redness on the skin, and also lead to acne eruptions on the skin. I want to let you know that there is no one method that suits everybody. If waxing suits you, you can continue doing it. Okay, I'm not saying waxing is good or bad, but if waxing is causing irritation to the skin, then there are other methods that you can go for. If you have not developed any kind of problem with waxing, then you can continue it. But if you develop red bumps or irritation or itching after waxing, then you can switch to some other hair removal method. The second method is threading. As waxing, threading also plucks the hair out. As the hair are plucked out, the hair follicle opening remains open, and there can be introduction of infection in this opening. So after threading, you might develop few red spots. So remember to apply a moisturizer immediately after threading. The advantages and disadvantages of threading are similar to that of waxing. You may need to repeat it only once a month or once every 3 weeks. but it can lead to acneiform eruptions and itchy lesions on the treated area. Next is a camouflage technique where we bleach the hair. So bleaching of hair does not actually remove the hair, but just changes the color of the hair so it matches your skin and it is not really visible. This can be done if you have very fine, thin hair. But remember that bleach can also irritate the skin. Okay, so you really want to stay away from bleach if you have dry, sensitive skin. If you want to try out bleaching, always test it in a very small area. See if you can tolerate and then only go ahead and apply it in a larger area. Please do not bleach the entire face in the first go itself. We get a lot of patients who come with reaction to bleach after using it. So please make sure that you know that you can tolerate the bleach before you go ahead and apply it on your whole face. So the advantage of bleach is that it is easy to use and it is fast. It just takes 10 to 15 minutes. But the disadvantage is that it can cause redness, itching and irritation to the skin and sometimes leave behind dark spots. Bleaching may be the best option for you if you have very thin, fine hair which is visible only in certain angles. But if you have very thick, coarse hair which is visible even from far away, then bleaching might not be a good option for you. Then there are hair removal creams where you apply a layer of the cream, leave it on for a few minutes and then you remove the cream. These hair removal creams break the structure of the hair so then it can be easily wiped off. Hair removal creams can cause irritation to the skin. So if you are new to hair removal creams, I suggest that you use it in a very small spot and see if you can tolerate and then only go ahead and apply it in a larger area. A lot of people tend to react to use of hair removal creams, so you really want to stay away from it if you have dry, sensitive skin. Another method of hair removal is shaving. So a lot of women get very scared of shaving their face. They feel it's a very masculine trait and that females do not shave. But there are a lot of trimmers available in the market which is very safe to use. These tend to clip the hair very close to the skin. Okay, so makes your skin very smooth, and if you have a lot of thin fuzzy hair on your face, then you can use these trimmers. There is a common myth that shaving increases the hair growth. No, it doesn't. Shaving does not increase the number of hair. Number of hair on your face is fixed. It cannot change after birth. Okay, so it can only reduce, but it can never increase. So the number of hair follicles do not increase. Shaving is not going to increase the number of hair. So if you develop itching and irritation to other hair removal methods, then you can shave or trim your hair. The advantage of shaving is that it does not irritate your skin and it is safe on the skin. But the disadvantage is that the hair grows fast and you have to repeat it regularly. Another way to tackle increased facial hair is laser hair reduction. So laser hair reduction is a very popular method today. You must understand how it works and who are the best candidates of laser hair reduction. So as you have noticed, I have said reduction and not removal. Even lasers cannot completely get rid of your hair. Okay, with lasers, we can reduce your hair only by 70 to 80% up to 90%, but it will never go away completely. The hair that grows back will be very thin and fine and will not be very visible. But if you are expecting the results of laser to be that of a freshly waxed skin, then you are going to be disappointed with the results because that is not achievable. The best candidates for laser hair reduction are people with fair skin and dark, thick hair. Okay, so if your hair is thick and coarse, then you will show very good results with laser hair reduction. But if you have a darker, duskier complexion with fine, thin hair, then laser may not be a good option for you. So laser hair reduction may not be the best option for all type of hair. So we have to choose the candidates wisely. So please visit a qualified dermatologist, get yourself evaluated, try to work out the options and understand if laser hair reduction is the best for your skin type or not. You need to take multiple sessions of laser hair reduction. Usually you will require about 6 to 10 sessions spaced at monthly interval. You'll notice a reduction in hair growth after 3 to 4 sessions. The hair that grows back are thin and they grow very slowly. But remember that laser hair reduction cannot completely remove your hair. Okay, so whatever hair that comes back, you may have to shave it every 4 to 5 months. The hair that grows back is very thin and light and scanty, so even shaving it once in a few months is adequate to maintain a hair-free look. So there you go, a short video on different methods of hair removal. If you want me to discuss laser hair reduction in detail, please let me know in the comment section below. If you'd like to watch such skin and hair related content, then please follow me on my Instagram handle Dr. Aanchal MD. I post such skin and hair related content daily. Thank you for watching.